Previously on my grad school life, Mariah and I took a trip to Vegas to celebrate my birthday. We saw RuPaul's Drag Race live, paid homage to the king, and made beautiful memories. Now it was time to hit a new city. Hello, Amsterdam. As soon as we landed, trouble was afoot.
I hope this car works. I'll be so stressed out because I won't be able to call them till like, 10?
I was having issues with my cards not working. Being in a foreign country with no access to money was extremely stressful. But strangely enough, my card still worked on the train, so we were able to explore the city. I have never walked as much in my life as I did in Amsterdam. So my tip for Amsterdam is bring comfortable shoes. We stumbled upon a cute cafe. Mariah had to cover me until my card worked. I ordered a turmeric latte. It was delicious.
You really want me to go there with the rumors about you and your husband?
So the thing about Amsterdam, in my opinion, there's not a whole lot to do. We did a lot of exploring because we couldn't find a lot of activities. And in Amsterdam, you always have to pay for water. And my first meal here was something traditional and it made me a little bit nauseous. Between the cultural differences, my card not working, and the food making me nauseous, we weren't off to the best start. But things slowly turned around when we got stroopwafels, which literally translates to syrup waffle. This was so warm, sweet, and delicious. It was the pick-me-up I needed.
Oh, maybe I could get her this.
I got my niece a little cute rubber duck, and as we kept walking through the city, we stumbled across the Anne Frank house. In order to take a break from walking, we decided to do a boat tour. They teach you about Amsterdam and tell you about the houseboats. They say the ones with the closed blinds are more likely Airbnbs. We learned about the leaning homes, which have currently been stabilized, and how people don't party on the boats or make a lot of noise unless it's pride. If you're in Amsterdam, I definitely recommend taking a little boat tour. Speaking of boats, we hopped on our second one of the day, a ferry that took us across the water to the Adam Lookout. The process was pretty straightforward. You go to Adam Tower, purchase your tickets, and take the elevator up. So for some reason, Mariah and I were feeling adventurous and decided to go on the big swing that goes over the edge of the building. By then, my card was working, but apparently my brain was not because I completely forgot about my fear of heights. The photos looked cute, but I was terrified. Then we did another virtual reality ride similar to the one in Vegas. It was starting to get dark, so we decided to hunt for food and wrap up the night. The next day, I woke up early while Mariah slept in and began to explore. There wasn't much around the hotel, but I did see a cute little cheese shop. They have these everywhere in Amsterdam, so I was glad I could check one out. Normally, I don't mind eating cheese, but I am lactose intolerant, and I decided this year I was going to pay attention to my body. So I got some chocolates instead. Now, they may have dairy, but it's never enough to upset my stomach. Once Mariah was up, we took the train again to go get breakfast. I found this cute little place on Google, Dutch Pancake Masters. Every poster vlog I saw about Amsterdam mentions the pancakes. And I love how every coffee comes with a little waffle. The pancakes were thin, sweet, and crunchy around the edges. It was wonderful. But does it beat the American pancake? No, at least not in my opinion. Day 2, we also didn't have a plan, just vibes.
Oh, gotta watch out for the bikes.
So we decided to check out a vintage shop. Amsterdam has a lot of vintage stores, and they're just as expensive as any other non-vintage store. I guess in my mind, because something's older, it should probably be cheaper, especially if it's clothing. But I think what it really means is I don't value vintage clothes, so it's hard for me to justify the prices. But I do love the feeling of nostalgia that I get every time I'm in a vintage store. A moment in time captured and never to be recreated. So we checked out this local bar/pub. Apparently a lot of tourists like it here. I thought it was a little bit grimy, but I will say the service was good and it was kind of a good place to like chill and talk. I love all the beautiful canals in Amsterdam. Apparently they have more canals than Venice. Soon we found ourselves eating at a non-traditional Thai restaurant. The food really was fantastic and our second day in Amsterdam was a success. I'll see you next time in part 2. I can't wait to show you the rest of our shenanigans. Au revoir for now.